Hey guys, welcome to another video. And today we're going to be talking about New Vision Soul, New Vision Sakura, the CG version of course, and also New Vision Dark Fina, the old one, the oldest Dark Fina. Let's get into Soul first. I know I usually save the last, usually save these banner units for last, but we're going to go ahead and do it first this time. So, first of all, his STMR at first I thought was kind of bad, but it's okay now. It gives 20% magic on turn 1. You don't have to buff him. And after that, you have 250% magic for 3 turns. So again, you don't have to buff him for a short time. You just have 300% magic buff though, which is nice. Anyways, he has Dark Mystic Cross in normal form and also Ice in Brave Shift form or Neo Vision form. That's decent. He has 2 different kinds of ways he can become strong in Dark Visions, so already that's a big plus. Can be a unit, a limit burst damage unit that abuses his limit burst because in his normal form at least he has an ability that gives 100%, not 100%, 100 limit burst crystals which fills it instantly, and also he has it right away on the first turn, but you probably wouldn't use it on the first turn anyways. You want to get yourself set up first, so there's that. Can unlock Quadcast, which is nice, and he also has Quadcast at the start, which is very nice. So you can get himself really set up on that. He has 200% magic TDH passively, which is pretty good. But I just don't like TDH. I don't like magic TDH at all, guys. And his TMR is just very mediocre, just 100% TDH for magic. And on global, that seems just like Carlet's TMR. On JP, Carlet's TMR is only 75%, and 100% TDH usually comes in the form of STMRs like Kefka's and stuff like that. So not a lot of 100% magic TDH in the game, but at the same time it's just very mediocre for a TMR of a Neo Vision, a new Neo Vision unit, because it doesn't do anything else. All it does is just 100% magic TDH. So it is what it is on that, guys. And there's only a few negatives that I can think of. Only 50% human killer and 50% demon killer and brave shift, and the rest are just killers that I got from abilities, and that's it. So not the biggest amount of killers, unfortunately. And one of his moves is like dual element, which is just, I don't like that at all. So that's definitely a con for me at least. Maybe for you guys, maybe you guys like that, but not for me. And I couldn't think of really anything else. I think he's just really strong as a mage. He can be a limit burst abuser in both forms, really. In his normal form though, it does have more hits, and in his brave shift form it's only 1 hit, so keep that in mind. But he can still abuse it quite good, quite well. So overall, and if you didn't watch my Riku video, I'm not sure when these are going to be posted. Hopefully, like I said, as soon as possible, because I need to get these out. But we're going to be doing a number scale instead of a rating, or instead of a letter scale from now on. So in terms of Dark Vision, it's definitely a 10 out of 10 because he has 2 elements, and he can go into his other form right away to do the ice element if you need it, or just stay in normal form and use dark if you need it. So that's definitely a plus for me in Dark Vision. It's definitely a 10 out of 10. Normal form, I would say more like an 8 out of 10 because the lack of huge amount of killers and being a TDH unit. I didn't even check in if it had a lot of HP. So actually I want to go ahead and check that out real quick. Only about 60% HP passive on his normal form. I didn't look at his other form because I don't know. That's just disappointing to me, because there's just 60% when you're a TDH magic unit. Now, for anyone who does not know what I'm talking about, basically True Dual Wield for magic is much better. You can equip 2 rods, and those 2 rods could have HP on them. So then your magic damage dealer could be much more tankier than normal with these True Dual Wield. And magic TDH doesn't really do anything. Unlike physical TDH, magic TDH just says EPing. It doesn't really do anything, so it's just really disappointing that he's just a TDH unit instead of a True Dual Wield unit. And he has literally no True Dual Wield in his kit, so unlike other mages who he has mostly TDH, but you could do a little bit of True Dual Wield. Nope, 0% True Dual Wield. So he's focused solely on TDH, unfortunately. it is what it is. So that's why he gets that 8 out of 10, mainly because I don't like magic TGH and he's going to be a lot less tankier than other mages. So you're going to have to pot him up really well. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. CG Sakura, or Blossom Sage Sakura, I think. Now she has her Neovision form, and she's the first unit ever, so far, as an old unit, to have Brave Shift form permanently that has infinite amount of turns. So you can change back if you want, but you can stay in her Brave Shift form whenever you want. And she has gigantic modifiers on everything. So many things got modifier buffs, and she's just a hard-hitting Thunder-based unit now. So she definitely went to the gym for that. She went to the gym for a few years, guys, and she came out like, you guys know what we're up to now. You guys know what's going on now. So, yeah, it's pretty insane. She also has 150% Magic True Duel, but also Magic TGH. So why couldn't this have been like Soul? Why couldn't Soul have done this? Now she has flexibility. She can do either or. Obviously, Magic True Duel is still better, I think, but you could go TDH if you want, if you don't have Magic True Duel. She has a new Magic. She has a new dual cast where she can use her other moves, some of her other moves besides her other dual cast, which limited her in a lot. She still doesn't have a universal dual cast where she can use all of her abilities, just some of her other abilities that she can use with her dual cast. And her Pentacast works on some of her new moves. So retroactively is good again, of course. And her normal form is more of a chainer, her Brave Shift form is more of a finisher. And believe me, she can hit very hard as a finisher. She is really, really strong in both forms though. The only negative, unfortunately, Thunder Focus is in the cons, you can make do with that. But Graviton Cannon Frames really, so already her Dark Visions grade plummets because Graviton Cannon Frames really. She would be more of a magic finisher in Dark Vision, so honestly in Dark Vision it's probably like a 6 out of 10 because Graviton Cannon Frames are almost non-existent. I don't even know why she even has them. It would have been really, really amazing if she had Mystic Cross Frames, but she does not. So she's really only, in Dark Vision, she's really only going to be used as a Thunder finisher. You need a finisher for Thunder stages. Really, that's the only way you're going to use her. I can't see her being used any other way. And in normal form, or in normal game state, if you can find a Sakura friend, probably an 8 or 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10 I think is what I'm going to give her. Because she has so many modifier buffs, and she has a lot of flexibility being a finisher or a chainer. So I think that's a good grade to give her. I honestly feel like she's really strong. That's what I feel. So moving on to the last one here. The OG Dark Fina, the oldest one. She can become Strong Earth Mystic Cross Chainer in her normal form, and also Wind in her Brave Shift form, which is quite nice. She can unlock Quadcast now. She also has magic, 200% magic TDH, which it is what it is. And also she has triple cast permanently, which is very nice for some mages who only have triple cast back then. Her BS Lillipurse is really strong, and also she gains 100% Lillipurse damage from her Magnus ability, so she'll be hitting pretty hard. I believe the move is 117 times mod in her Brave Shift form for her Lillipurse, which is insanely strong. I think that's good. The biggest flaw for her is, unlike Sakura, she does not have unlimited turns on her Brave Shift form. So there's a huge flaw where basically you're only going to be able to go into her Brave Shift form to burst heavily those few turns and then get out and go back to her normal form again, which is really unfortunate because I like to be in her Brave Shift form because her Lillipurse is good, so you kind of have to pick and choose. And at the same time, you have to unlock Quadcast on her Brave Shift form. That's another turn wasted. You have to like really make use of these few turns you have in a Brave Shift form. It is what it is. Her wind chaining stacks, but like I said, you can't stay in the form for very long. And of course, she has no killers. At least I don't think she has any. I don't know if she had any in her older state, but speaking of her older state, just pretend that her 5 to 6 card kit does not even exist. Her SVB does not even exist. The SVB reward she gets doesn't even exist. None of her moves exist. You only want to focus on her Neo Vision stuff from now on. Her other stuff is she's one of the first 5 stars in the game. So it's expected that her 5 to 7 star form stuff would be super outdated. The only thing you can drag from this is that she has some TDH in her 7-star form you can put on. So that's it. So rotation wise, just burst. Just wait until you can get into her Grave Shift form and burst heavy, and then get out and go back to normal. So that's about it, guys. What are we gonna give her for Dark Visions? I think I would give her an 8 out of 10 for Dark Visions because she has 2 elements. We have to wait a turn to get into Grave Shift form to do wind if you need wind. But at the same time, you can set up in their normal form too, which is nice. So there's that. And normal state, if you can find her, that's kind of the hard problem. You gotta find a dupe to chain with. So in normal form, I still give her an 8 out of 10 because she's really strong, but if you have Kuja, I think Kuja is just as good or better than her. But unless you need Earth or Wind, of course, then you'll use her. So is she worth it? Probably, but this is still only the very beginning of Neo Vision, guys. This stuff could get better from here. So guys, I think that's about wraps up for this video. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite. Who is the winner in this contest of 3 mages? And let me know down in the comment section down below who won the battle of the mages in your eyes. And if you liked the video, please give a like. If you disliked the video, please give a dislike. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.